Well, our PE teacher gave us the manual, and so I introduced it in a circle time in my classroom, and we also role played as well. The children were given a blank solution circle and they got to color it in to match the one on our playground. And we just talked about what each one meant and did examples. I find it very helpful with conflict resolution, especially in the primary grades, because they don't know how to solve problems by themselves, and so they're always looking for an adult to solve their problem for them. So we gave them the tools and taught them the tools that they can implement themselves, and I found a lot less tattling going on in first grade and more, let's run to the solution circle and see how we can solve this problem.
A lot of the problems that I have in the classroom, I don't have to spend a lot of time with it because the kids, they have a little quarrel. I look at them, I say, I think you need to go to the solution circle. They go to the solution circle. They each know that they have to pick one item on the solution circle and then talk it out.
Now it feels a little more self-sufficient for the students. It's just a little bit empowering. They know they can do it, and they can come back in a completely different state than what they left without any adult intervention. Is pretty nice to see, and it's mostly nice to see their own reactions, that they feel like they're responsible for their own actions and they're responsible for their own resolutions, and it's just a good thing. It's a simple thing, but it's a good thing.
I like how the kids can actually physically get in it, in the circles, because kids, you know, they're kinesthetic and they like movement. I think that's a good thing. And often, most schools will have a circle on their playground somewhere, so you can kind of just incorporate it right into that.
I was pretty lucky last year. The solution circle was right outside my classroom door, and so it was kind of like a part of our classroom. They could just easily walk right outside the door, and there it was. So my students used it quite often.
Both 6th grade classes have actually asked for the solution circle to take home because they say they get in arguments all the time with their brothers and sisters. So they're wanting to use them at home.
With a little bit of effort, a little bit of training, I would say, you know, students, people of any age can use them. They're just practical, you know, practical life strategies, really.